हनीमून पे फोटोग्राफर्स और वीडियोग्राफर्स लेके जा रहे लोग।
What really? This is a new law.
अगर हम शादी, दिखावा, खाना, लेना देना कहीं ना कहीं या कपड़ों के लिए ना करें तो किसके लिए कर रहे हैं?
This is पागलपन. Like I know कि मेरी इंडस्ट्री पूरी पागल हो चुकी है because of Instagram.
The worst thing is taking loans for a wedding. लोन लेके शादी कराओ।
वो एक दूसरे से compete कर रहे हैं कि मेरी शादी मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड की शादी से बेहतर होनी चाहिए।
Women are getting empowered, yes, but how long has it been?
सुबह को 6 बजे कैसे नहीं उठी है? नई बहू है, 6 बजे उठना चाहिए।
लोग क्या कहेंगे is not important.
What do the guys say? That's important. The good news for the wedding professionals is in 99% of the cases, it's parents who are still paying for the money.
प्रॉब्लम ये है कि इंडिया में थेरेपी को अभी भी उतना पॉजिटिव नहीं मानते।
वो एक कलंक लग गया है ना कि आपका that means आपका दिमागी संतुलन ठीक नहीं है।
She used the लहंगा का जो बॉक्स होता है वो to scream her frustrations in.
Oh my God. Venue bookings, vendor calls, and budget spreadsheets all have checklists. But when your mother starts crying because you didn't invite her childhood friend, or when your future mother-in-law has very strong opinions about your mehendi outfit, nobody prepares you for that part. They don't. I've spent years talking about mental breakdowns on screen, but rarely talked about my own journey with mental health. For the longest time, I didn't even think therapy was something I needed personally. It took me years to understand that none of that matters when it comes to mental health. This is the time when mental health goes for a complete toss. Conversations you've been postponing for years suddenly resurface, all while you're already overwhelmed with your own circumstance. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on something weddings rarely talk about. What really happens to the bride and groom behind the scenes. We'll talk about mental health, family pressures, and yes, also money. Welcome back to the मान्यवर शादी शो। मैं हूं आपका होस्ट करण जौहर, पूरी शादी वाली फीलिंग में मान्यवर में। I've brought together a panel of people who live and breathe these realities, experts who know what works, what doesn't, and how couples can survive wedding madness while keeping their love intact. I have with me people who know this terrain far, far better than I do. First, Kasturi Mahanta, a relationship therapist, author, and creator. Next, we have Parthiv Tyagarajan, CEO of Wedding Sutra and relationship expert. Finally, we have Mrs. World winner, a psychologist and a wellness coach, someone who helps people find calm in the chaos. Dr. Aditi Govitrikar. Okay, let's start with the basics. What is actually happening when people say, I'm stressed about my wedding, when they say, I'm concerned about my wedding, but nobody hears the full story? Let's start with you.
So, one of the biggest struggles I feel like couples actually face while planning is the whole planning part of it. We are very dreamy beings. A wedding is a dream of every human's inner child. They envision the D-Day to be beautiful, whimsical, romantic. But we forget, or nobody actually prepares or even wants to talk about what goes beneath the event. The planning and actually planning for conflict or planning for the tutu meme that happens in between the wedding planning or money matters, for example, are topics that couples face roadblocks in. They would usually fight or have conflicts amongst themselves and family over these topics. So I feel like these are major pillars that actually create some kind of hiccups during the entire wedding process.
Parthiv?
Do you know the kind of pressure there is about, I keep telling my team, there's nothing like the perfect wedding or the beautiful bride. Every bride is beautiful. Every wedding has its own perfections and imperfections. There are some who are less stressed about it, and there are many others who are very stressed, thinking that they need to be stressed because it's a wedding.
You know, in my opinion, and Aditi, I was going to address this to you. In my opinion, what does happen is that there's a lot of noise during a wedding. A noise that comes from your own thoughts and also opinions. Because on weddings specifically, we say when two people are getting married, you're not just two people, you're two families coming together,
Sure.
right? It's
Yes.
all about that, specifically in our culture, tradition, and country. Two people coming together means you're bringing actually 20 people together because everyone has an
Or more.
opinion or more. From opinion from date, venue, time of wedding,
Yeah.
kind of wedding, destination hai, intimate hai, jo bhi hai, whatever. In this, like I said in the introduction, how do you hold on to the relationship, which is more important because there have been cases of PTSD,
Yes.
of post-wedding trauma that have crept into the marriage, and people who've been sweethearts, lovers from college and school and get married. And then I've known many cases where 2 years into the relationship, or rather the wedding,
Marriage.
2 years of the marriage,
Yeah.
post the wedding, actually one of the big reasons was all the things that came on the surface were during the shadi.
Correct.
So, Aditi, have you dealt with that circumstance where you've met, like maybe people who've been in a relationship for 10 years but are not handling the pressures of the wedding?
Yeah, absolutely. Because what happens, Karan, is that when a wedding is happening, it is in a way out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
It's an unnatural, so to say, situation that you're putting yourself through. So, in psychological terms, it's called as eustress, which is good stress. And one is supposed to get over it after a certain period of time. But because there are so many individuals involved, like you said, that it's two families that are
Yeah.
involved, there can be a lot of underlying stress which does not get addressed by the couple. And then later on, as the dust, so to say, settles, it can crop up. So a bride can say, oh, but that so and so aunt said this about my ring, and
Yeah.
I did not like it.
Hmm.
And the groom or the husband at that time might wonder that, hey, where is this coming from? Why didn't you address it that time? And that itself can literally snowball into a big argument or
Right.
fight. So what is important is to address those issues as soon as possible, but not when the adrenaline is flowing.
Yeah.
Let everything settle down and then maybe discuss the wedding. So set aside time to discuss what was right, what went right, and what is it that you want to address with the other person, be it with the person or
Right.
with regards to the family member. It's best to address it.
It's best-
Absolutely. I think I would want to add to what Aditi said, that there is a lot of dissonance that's happening when weddings happen.
Right.
Emotional dissonance in a way that what we want to feel versus what we actually feel on the wedding day.
Right.
A lot of brides and grooms feel like that the day will be very chill, very nice, it'll be fun in a way, but it ends up being very stressful. They are taking care of logistics, they have a lot of mental and emotional load. But at the same time, they are supposed to be on a stage or smiling to a
Yeah.
crowd.
And with like truckloads of jewelry and a heavy
Absolutely.
outfit, and then you have to be nice and kind because
Right.
then they were like, "Arey,
Because there's so much of
dulhan
judgment.
muskura nahi rahi aur dulha suja hua
Correct,
lag raha hai," and
correct.
all that kind of.
Especially for the bride, that day is like a judgment of all of her upbringing.
And actually, that what brings me, Kasturi, to my question on gender politics here.
Correct.
Like, it's something that, well, I can't say it bothers me, but I've always questioned it, that we put people, genders, into boxes, right? So women are supposed to take care of the aesthetics and and yet the man of the house is supposed to be the financial final word. And also traditions, culture comes from the patriarch, and the matriarch is apparently taking care of all the
All of that.
logistics. And these are the divides that supposedly is the right way forward. Now, how much of that has changed today, Kasturi, in terms of, because we have many more working women today, we have many more opinion, and rightfully, there has been a sense of empowerment and change in gender politics the way it was many, many years ago. It's not like that anymore today. Women are front and center, as they should be. And is there, two questions here, have things changed in the gender political scenario? And secondly, is there dissent because of this? Because of this gender divide?
That's a brilliant question, Karan. Number one, has it changed? No. Is it changing? Yes. The whole point of it being that women are getting empowered, yes. But how long has it been? It's been a journey of the past 30, 40 years. Traditions, culture, rituals, what a wedding actually means to all of us as Indians. Centuries load of intergenerational transmission and trauma. And when parents get together for the wedding of a child, the caregivers are always thinking of it from a narrative of what they couldn't do, what was missed in their weddings, what they can do better now given their stature, status, economic, stability or financial independence. And the mother might have been wounded from her own journey of wedding and marriage as a journey.
मैं और एक बात यहाँ कहना चाहूंगी
जी,
और वो एडेड लेयर है जिसके वजह से काफी टेंशन बढ़ गई है, वो है टू लुक a certain way for social media.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. Yeah.
To feel happiness or to show being joyful. ये दो अलग अलग पहलू है जो बहुत एडेड प्रेशर एक ग्रूम के ऊपर और ब्राइड के ऊपर, स्पेशली ऑन अ वुमन, बिकॉज ड्रेस कैसा है, मेकअप कैसा है, ये शेड ठीक है, ये दिखाने के लिए ज्यादा हो रहा है और वो एडेड प्रेशर एक जेंडर की वजह से भी महिला के ऊपर ज्यादा है.
ज्यादा. और पार्थिव आप कुछ कहना चाहते थे?
कारण इंडिया में वेडिंग प्लानिंग बहुत नया प्रोफेशन है, आप जानते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
क्योंकि for the longest time and even today the mother is the wedding planner.
Yes.
In 90% of weddings, the wedding planners are involved with logistics, hospitality on ground. But the planning has always been the mother.
वो माँ से शुरू होता है.
माँ, तो mother knows best as they say. But अभी आप देखेंगे business families बहुत बड़े weddings कराते हैं. And you find a lot of the corporate event managers who've now got into wedding planning.
Yes.
So actually, while it was very much from the time the women of the house made the rangoli to did the flowers packaging on their own, it's actually become something which is actually gone in that what is called the professional kind of thing. So yes, it's changed in such a way that from being something very mother-led to many more people being involved.
Also, Aditi, you mentioned a pivotal part of what I was going to ask. I call it giving too much of a damn for the gram.
Yes.
क्या हो जाता है कि Instagram की वजह से, जैसे आपने कहा, एक एडेड प्रेशर है. चलो, लड़कियों पे प्रेशर है किस तरह का लहंगा आपको पहनना है, किस तरह की ज्वेलरी पहननी है, जिस तरह की खूबसूरती आपको दिखानी है. Basically, वो किसको दिखा रहे हैं, we don't understand, but there's a दिखावा involved. But the दिखावा is also led by the family because of the gram. वो एक दूसरे से compete कर रहे हैं कि मेरी शादी मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड की शादी से बेहतर होनी चाहिए, या बाप दिखाना चाहता है कि अरे मेरे खुद के भाई ने ये शादी किए थे, मैं ये करना चाहता हूँ, या कजन ने किया था, या फैमिली का कोई रिश्तेदार है जिससे मैं बड़ा. तो एक ये कंपटीशन, और ये सारा कंपटीशन जो हुआ करता था पहले, जो बातें होती थी, इट यूज्ड टू बी मच मोर अबाउट अ सर्कुलर कन्वर्सेशन बिटवीन अ सर्कल ऑफ फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली. अभी ग्राम आ गया है, अभी वर्ल्ड देख रही है. अब yesterday I was talking to people जो कहते हैं कि हम अपना रील वायरल कराना चाहते हैं. अभी वो वायरल रील का प्रेशर है, फिर एक्सपेंडिचर फ्लावर्स कैसे लग रहे हैं. तो
talking of flowers, Karan, there was a time where people would say flowers just have a value for a day. Now the reels are there for a couple of months. So this is something where that is why wedding decor has gone into a different level.
Everything is
it's not about what
Parthiv,
is there
it's
for
all
one day.
because of the gram. So I'm like, in everyone's, when y'all are assisting couples, so has there been a point of time, and Kasturi, I'll throw it to you first, where you actually told them that log kya kahenge is not important. आपका दिल क्या कहता है, आपकी feeling क्या है उस पल में, उस लम्हे में, that is more important. Has that been a conversation leader for you?
मैं बहुत बार बोलती हूँ अपने क्लाइंट्स को कि जो स्ट्रेस लेना चाहिए वो स्ट्रेस है how you navigate these two new relationships, new families getting together. And that is so much more intrinsic. That is the non-glamorous part. That is not glamorous at all. It actually entails you to brush up on your communication skills. How are you being respectful? Are you aware of the traditions or rituals? How do you want to contribute in the household? Whether it's for the man or for the woman. But people do tend to feel that pressure a lot when it comes to Instagram or doing something for social media.
I think it's driven everyone mad. Can I just be very
Crazy.
candid and say it's driven people
कारण
pagal?
हनीमून पे
It has.
photographers और videographers लेके जा रहे हैं लोग.
हाँ.
Can you imagine honeymoon, which is supposed to be an
Yeah.
intimate
What,
experience?
really?
Huh.
This is a new low.
Oh my God, this was the craziest thing I heard. That
Honeymoon. The last I heard was when in-laws have gone to
We
a
call it the
honeymoon.
family moon.
Yeah, the family moon. There's a
Abhi
baby
ye-
moon, family moon, and a honeymoon. But first time I've heard
This
कि
is-
photographers भी जा रहे हैं
and videographer.
and videographers.
Yeah, they specialize in taking
I
honeymoon
hope they are
pictures.
not part of the conception also, like they're covering
Well, I
that.
hope not.
You never know. कुछ भी हो सकता है आजकल.
Let's hope not.
But no, because I'm like, this is pagalpan. Like I know कि मेरी industry पूरी पागल हो चुकी है because of Instagram. Because अभी like oh you can't repeat an outfit and then
Yeah.
कोई और sustainability का भाषण दे रहा है
हाँ.
तो कहीं बोल रहे हैं no I can't repeat it. The gram
And
is already
imagine
covered
how
it."
bad it is for the college going students
Yeah.
who are like surviving on very low budget, for
Yes.
example,
Yeah.
to be actually worried about stuff like that.
So money is actually what it takes me organically to the discussion of money. क्या हो जाता है दिखावे में? There is a perception and projection, and there's a reality of your bank balance. Have you all ever faced circumstances, and if anyone can take this, where you've actually explained that, look, if this is your budget, this is what you should spend, and this is what will show. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं दिख सकता, इससे कम नहीं दिखेगा. लेकिन अगर आपका X budget है, तो आप इतना आपकी जो expectations है वो नहीं हो सकते. You want everything is not like Manyavar, which is well priced and absolutely the perfect price. Here
And accessible.
and accessible and affable, amiable, everything. But here you want the gram to love you. You want the people to say, "Wah, kya shaadi hai?" But itne paise hain. So can any of you tell me, Parthiv, maybe you can take this about the monetary aspect and
Karan,
the
everybody is
reality versus expectation.
Karan, everybody is getting married for the first time, and many people have no clue. A photographer whose fee may be 15 lakhs, we ask somebody, what do you think this photographer charges? And they say 15,000. And I'm really talking of people who are not from the industry. I'm not
Yeah.
talking of folks who are in the media or
They
entertainment
won't know.
industry.
They'll think photo.
So I'm just giving an example. A doctor or an engineer. Sometimes I'm talking to somebody I'm on a flight with. He has no idea what creative professionals charge. Why is the wedding industry doing so well in India? The good news for the wedding professionals is in 99% of the cases, it's parents who are still paying for the money. The day it becomes like the West, where the bride and groom are paying, the wedding budgets will be slashed by 50% or 80%.
Because हमने सुना भी है कि parents जो हैं वो एक बहुत ही earlier on अपनी जिंदगी में वो बजट रख लेते हैं कि ये मेरी
बिल्कुल.
बेटी के लिए है, मेरे
Planning.
बेटे की शादी के लिए वो पैसे. It's like a college fund which the West does. Here we have a wedding fund that we've kept
Correct.
aside, right?
And the good news also is in the case of the affluent, well-traveled Indians. The budgets are being split between the bride and the groom side.
Right.
So that's great news. I must tell you, Karan, from the time I started, I've been running Wedding Sutra for 25 years. 10 or 15 years before, this industry was almost synonymous with dowry.
Yes.
Today, it is seen as the happiness industry. A lot changed post-COVID. The same gentleman who said, I am not interested in this industry, they were talking about the employment this industry generates. That's great news. And that is how a lot of shift has happened from being seen. I'm sure there is a lot of burden still in a lot of families which I may not be interacting with sitting in Bombay. But there could be the pressures in its own way.
Yeah.
The worst thing is taking loans for a wedding. I feel
Yes.
वो जो प्रेशर होता है एक लड़की के बाप पे और नाउ लड़के के बाप पे के लोन लेके शादी कराओ just to show कि हाँ हम इतना पैसा खर्चा कर रहे हैं हमारा स्टेटस ये है. I think that is something that one needs to address.
You mentioned dowry, so it brings me to that question that, of course, leen den hum bolte hain.
हाँ.
Dowry is, of course, a specific and it's, of course, against the law, etc., and correctly and rightfully so. Is there, would you say, a reduction, Kasturi, in that expectation that the girls' side have to do much more and they have to give that much more because they are the girls? Has that reduced considerably, or like you said, it's an ongoing process?
हैप्पीली इसके लिए मैं बोल सकती हूँ हाँ बहुत रिडक्शन है. जितने मेरे पास लोग आते हैं या जितना जिससे मैं बात करती हूँ उन्होंने ये लेना देना जो है ये लेन देन का जो हमारा रिचुअलिस्टिक एक चीज़ होती थी वेडिंग्स में मे बी ट्रेडिशनली होता आ रहा है उनका बिल्कुल लेना देना नहीं है. And it has considerably reduced to, I would say, maybe, I'm not sure about the numbers, but maybe 5-10% would still fall into the category
Of
of the Lena
course.
Dena. But I would say happily,
But
90%.
this could also be because you're dealing with an urban,
Right.
I
you
was just
know,
gonna comment.
if
Urban
one
affluent.
doesn't know the deeper
No.
heartland, I think it still exists in a
It
large
does.
measure.
I'm pretty sure it does exist in certain ways, but I do feel like everybody, at least, has created that kind of an environment where they understand that the लड़की, the girl, is the actual संपत जो बोलते
Yeah,
हैं हम घर
हाँ.
से दे रहे हैं उनको.
Lakshmi.
हाँ, बिल्कुल. I think ये जो respect है towards women or the girl child, that has increased dramatically over the years.
There is absolute respect, and yet it's the bride
Yes.
who's called the bridezilla. You know, like
Yeah,
she's
true.
called like
Yes.
like it's such a dichotomy sometimes, you know, where you're giving the woman a lot of respect, and yet she's supposed to be the crazy one. There's no term for a man being mad, like, you know, and that is also changing.
Because they do not hold the mental loads or emotional loads at all. It's
Yeah,
all
they
on the
don't.
Or
woman.
the other part to it is that they are not allowed to express. Men, as you know, evolution suggests, रोना और expressive बनना allowed ही नहीं है.
Yeah.
तो उनको तो सब अंदर ही रखना पड़ता है.
The
Which does
Indian
take a
groom is
toll.
very different, I must say.
Yeah.
When I've interacted with grooms living abroad, I can almost see the email which comes from the groom, and I know he's not living in India. The way he talks about what he's looking for. Rarely have I seen that coming from an Indian groom. He's the groom who's in India, no matter what you say about grooms being involved, quite often he's really looking at fulfilling his bride's wishes. I don't know whether that scenario still exists where the groom goes with his mother and sister, or his mother and sister go to buy his sherwani. I think that has changed.
Yeah.
He goes with his siblings, or
With
with
his
his
friends.
or with his friends, or of course with his fiancée if she's in the same
Or
city.
with the partner, yeah.
Or with the partner. But would you suggest that counseling is something that everyone should actually do before the proceedings start? Because normally what happens is, otherwise shit hits the ceiling like a week before, and then all that. So would you recommend that they should actually sit down and actually meet a counselor before they get into the proceedings?
I think it's very
बिल्कुल.
important.
Yeah.
एक तो जो ब्राइड और ग्रूम है उनकी काउंसलिंग होनी ही चाहिए, और फैमिली मेंबर्स उनके साथ भी एक ग्रुप थेरेपी सेशन अगर हो जाए. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि इंडिया में थेरेपी को अभी भी उतना पॉजिटिव नहीं
वो
मानते.
एक कलंक लग गया है ना कि आपका दैट मींस
And-
आपका दिमागी
Correct.
संतुलन ठीक नहीं है, इसीलिए आप मेंटल डॉक्टर के पास जा रहे हो.
Therapy session करिए, बिल्कुल करना चाहिए. If you are up for it, go ahead, do that. If not, I'm going to give you a very practical tip. I personally recommend it to all of my clients. I call it the शादी sanity session. एक Zoom link आपने भेजना है सबको. Gather all of your family and the groom and the bride and talk about, first, maybe start off very intentionally with a question around what does this wedding mean for you? Maybe you can ask your father, the groom can ask his father. You get answers where they are forced to think for a moment कि अगर हम शादी, दिखावा, खाना, लेना देना कहीं ना कहीं या कपड़ों के लिए ना करें तो किसके लिए कर रहे हैं? Maybe you will get answers like, we are happy to welcome you to the family. We are excited to get a new, bahu or a damad. बहुत सारे तरीके के answers आ सकते हैं. That sets a good emotional tone. You get to understand the emotional landscape of the
family,
people that you are dealing with. And then secondly, you can get into the logistical part. You can have this conversation with these 10 people and tell them that ठीक है, खाने का अगर होएगा, my sister will look after it. What will your family do? Or maybe we can kind of divide the responsibilities, right? And then lastly, we can also have a conversation around agar, if something goes wrong, what happens?
Yeah.
Because we all cross our fingers and say कि चलो भगवान देख लेगा, just like Parthiv put it across, in the beginning of the session. भगवान तो देख ही लेंगे, of course, but हमें भी देखना पड़ेगा,
Yeah,
right?
because that is, I mean, you're putting your entire faith in something that
That is
one
beyond our
doesn't know
control.
that it's going to come true or not.
Right? So, you have that in your control. You can anticipate conflicts. You can ask your mom, what do you think will go wrong? Tell me your fears. You can ask your, partner, what do you think will go wrong? This is a simple question that I feel people fear asking so much. They always want to look at the nuances and the good things of, chalo sab kuch acha
No,
ho
because
jaye.
there's also
you
a
know?
feeling कि अशुभ बातें नहीं करते, and that is
Right,
also like
right.
it's just in our heads, It's
Right.
like sorry, Aditi,
Because-
you were saying something as well.
नहीं, मैं ये कहना चाह रही थी कि क्या होता है कि जब हम थेरेपी की बात करते हैं तो वो जनरली एसोसिएट होता है एक नेगेटिव सिचुएशन से या ग्रीफ या डिप्रेशन से,
जी
और क्योंकि शादी एक हैप्पी ओकेजन है तो उन दोनों का मिलाप ठीक नहीं लगता लोगों को
हाँ।
कि थेरेपी क्यों करें, हमारा तो हैप्पी ओकेजन है। तो मैं यही कहती हूँ ताकि अनहैप्पीनेस ना हो, दैट्स व्हाई यू
आप
शुड
अपने
डू
आप को
काउंसलिंग।
पहले से प्रिपेयर कर।
करेक्ट, सो दैट यू आर अवेयर, क्योंकि सबको ही पता है कि ये एक स्ट्रेसफुल सिचुएशन है, कुछ ना कुछ गलत तो हो ही सकता है, तो ताकि वो सब ना हो, अगर होता है तो उसकी तरफ कैसे पॉजिटिवली हम हमारा आउटलुक रखे और रिलेशनशिप में प्रॉब्लम ना आए, नॉट ओनली द ब्राइड एंड ग्रूम बट फैमिली में भी काफ़ी दरारें आ जाती है,
जी जी बिल्कुल।
सो दैट डजंट हैपन, ये करना बहुत जरूरी है।
Speaking about family and Darare, now just to kind of take it on a lighter note, all of you must have had a multitude of experiences with people. So we need for you to spill the tea on some. Like Aditi, starting with you, which is the one most bizarre situation that has happened? I mean, we don't want names, just a situation where you're like, "Hey Bhagwan, ye kya ho raha hai yahan?" Like even I don't have the answer to this.
सो एक प्रॉब्लम ये हुआ था कि दैट ब्राइड वाज ऑलमोस्ट इन डिप्रेशन कि आई कांट फैथम, तो उसने बताया कि प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि उसको जो शेड चाहिए था, जो घोड़े के सैडल का था, वो उसे नहीं मिल रहा था।
हैं? ये
हाँ।
उसको डिप्रेशन में ले जा रहा था।
शी वाज, एवरीथिंग एल्स वाज फाइन, ओनली दैट इशू शी जस्ट कुडंट गेट ओवर कि मुझे वो शेड क्यों नहीं मिल रहा।
She has deep-rooted problems then. It's not just the
With
wedding
Maroon.
that is the problem. Then I think that she needs a lot of help in various other ways as well. Parthiv, do you have like an extreme circumstance you'd like to talk
There
about?
was a hotel I was staying at where a friend of mine who was a wedding planner, he brought two families, very happy looking families, excited for the recce as they say, and then they went to the business conference room, the conference room for the meeting. Both families got into a fight with each other about wedding planning. Fortunately it was both families together, and it was not about the bride versus the family was so it was something where the families were supporting the bride.
Yeah.
They're like, how dare you say this to our daughter, rather than telling her to keep quiet. So well, I will put this as something which is
It was a progressive
a
fight.
progressive fight, I'll put it. So it was the first progressive fight I almost witnessed, because I could hear
Oh my God.
the shouts
What fun.
in the corridor.
What fun you're
I
saying.
would have been very excited to hear this. Kasturi, do you have a crazy situation you'd like to talk about?
Yes, I feel like many can relate to this maybe, but it was crazy for me to see the misunderstanding that this entire situation had kind of cropped up between the couple. Is that the bride came to me complaining, and this was a couples therapy session where the bride came to me, would-be bride came to me complaining about the fact that ये हर जगह spreadsheet खोल लेता है. Okay, so she found that gesture to be very calculative, lacking romance,
Yeah.
not wanting to spend too
All
much
about
for
the
the
money.
wedding, all about the money. इसमें फिर the nuances or the niceness of the wedding goes for a toss. हर चीज spreadsheet में कैसे हो सकती है, whereas the would-be groom had his own way of understanding what finances looked like, what mattered to him, and he wanted to spend it on things to build the future rather than to spend it in the event itself. So, and though I could see both sides, I understand how, like, you know, the woman might have felt, this is not nice or romantic. I understand the man's perspective as well of where he wanted to be financially in control.
I think just the way, I think the way to tell how I'm not a therapist and neither am I a guide or a counselor. But what I would say is that everything in moderation is fine. So आपको अगर spreadsheet खोलना ही है तो 2-3 जिक्र कर लो and put it in, and everybody is smart enough to understand that there is. And similarly, even like a bride going crazy about every little thing and talking only about the wedding can also annoy her partner, right? It works both ways. Okay, suddenly you feel like love and romance and relationship has gone out of the window and everything is about the wedding. So I feel, you know, everything in moderation just works best. I think is like, you know, like Shakespeare said, it's best to be seated in the mean. Now, we're all seated not in the mean, we're seated in beautiful Manevar. And we have people literally who have like some advice that they seek from us. All right, so we've had some wonderful conversations about wedding counseling, gender politics, the conversation about money during weddings, spreadsheets, like you mentioned. But sometimes couples just need quick, practical advice, like a hotline you can call when things feel like it's getting out of hand. Let's open the Shadi SOS. All right? All right. So now I seek your guidance, and for that I'll have my Budhape ka chashma.
Which
Because
looks really good on you.
Yeah, well, we don't know. We'll now find out. All right. Here we have Jigar, male 33 from Meerut. मेरी एक अरेंज मैरिज हो रही है और कल when both families were at the venue they got into a heated argument. Sounds like something you have heard, rather overheard, around the booking split. शादी तोड़ने की बात तक आ गई. अब how should I handle this situation? So they got into a heated argument about the booking split.
Venue.
Yeah. Any suggestions you have for this poor gentleman called Jigar from Meerut?
Jigar, you have to take the lead now. You and your fiance have to decide what is it which is important for your happiness. Both of you take the lead and guide your respective families. Everything else will fall in place. If you're going to keep quiet, it'll just result in miscommunication and more.
But he means split by the monetary split, obviously. So obviously the ladki wale must be being expected to pay more, is what I'm understanding.
So
from
as a
this.
groom, he has to.
So he has
to guide his father.
I mean, he has to kind of like human up.
Absolutely.
I hate the word man up or
Yeah.
woman up. He
True.
should human
That's
up.
a lovely
and say-
term.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, he should just human up and say, look, ideally in the real world, I would say everything should be 50-50, but that's not an ideal world.
Right.
Like, but I think ideally, I feel like we've all reached a point where सब कुछ equally होना चाहिए. जिस तरह, and I believe that's even happening in marriages today, where couples are paying for their rent together, they're paying for their, their child's education together, the cost of living together, holidays, everything. It's not, yes, give them a present, each other. Woman has
Nobody's
a prerogative to
complaining.
give a man. She can pay for an entire trip as a present for her husband's birthday or anniversary, and vice versa. This is what I tell most couples, that why is the onus only on the man to pay, and why is it not expected, from the woman when she can totally afford it and maybe she wants to, and and there's ego involved. ये भी नहीं है कि उसके पास affording है and that there's ego कि how can you pay? You're my
Correct.
wife. अरे क्यों? Why? If she wants to pay and of course it's a different situation. If she's not a working woman, then I totally understand it's a different separation. But I think in this case, what I see is that there is unfair gender politics being played, and I think Jigar needs to, as I said, human up. All right, next question. Hi, I'm Nimisha. She's a female 28 from Himachal Pradesh. I just had a fight with my fiance because his parents criticized my wedding outfit because of its deep neckline. They think कि वो उनके family values के against जा रहा है, and now my own family is calling me over dramatic. I've already paid for it and our wedding is in 20 days. What do I do? Now, this is an interesting
This is a
situation,
difficult
Aditi.
situation. क्योंकि क्या होता है कि एक लड़की का आउटफिट उसकी मर्जी के हिसाब से वो बनाती ज़रूर है, लेकिन हमारे इंडिया में काफ़ी ओपिनियंस होते हैं कि ये डीप नेक इतना ही होना चाहिए और इतना ही होना चाहिए. मान मर्यादा, कल्चर, रिलीजन, ये सब बीच में आ जाती है. तो आई थिंक निमिषा इज़ इन अ डिफ़िकल्ट सिचुएशन. इनको मेरा एडवाइस ये होगा कि अपने होने वाले हस्बैंड के साथ बात करें, उनके क्या विचार है ये देखकर एक दूसरे के साथ डिसाइड करें कि कैसे ये आगे बढ़ाना है. बिकॉज अगेन हियर देयर इज नो राइट और रॉन्ग. इट इज़ हर बॉडी, इट इज़ हर वेडिंग, इट इज़ हर लाइफ.
Yeah.
Does she have the freedom to do so? But then does it fit into the box of
But
our...
sometimes, Aditi, the most educated and affluent families can be deeply conservative
Yep,
about it.
absolutely.
Like you said rightfully, Aditi, my body, my rules. But then there are the most educated, affluent families, or rather than the ones who are not, who will feel that it's not my sensibility, chalo chhod do. Like, what about my relative? What about my mother? What about my parent who's going to be offended by her neckline? How do we, Kasturi, in this case, strike that balance? Because somewhere we have to also hear the parent perspective.
Absolutely.
Because they are also coming from a place of concern also. Okay, what will
Absolutely.
people think? Like, that the
And
whole
plus because
focus
of
should
the-
not be about her deep neckline.
And
Correct.
social media, right? Trolling,
social
you
media.
know
Yeah.
how it can go, right? And for the family,
you
that
can-
becomes
and
a concern.
everybody. While I am a big propagator of my body, my rules, I'm like, do what you want, wear what you want.
It's a very layered concept, honestly. There's much more nuance to it than just saying, ये सही है, मेरे को अच्छा लग रहा है, मैं पहनूंगी. Right? I think it's a very individual decision, and somewhere in सब चीज़ों से औरतों का स्ट्रेस, जस्ट लाइक वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट ब्राइडजिला, ये सब चीज़ों के वजह से एक औरत पे बहुत ज़्यादा मेंटल और इमोशनल लोड पड़ता है, बिकॉज ये बहुत ही अपना इंडिविजुअल चॉइस है. ऑल्सो हाउ इट डिक्टेट्स द मैरिज फर्दर. ये एक जो चीज़ है उससे बहुत सदियों तक हो सकता है कोई भूले ना ये घर पे, राइट? सो आई वुड से लड़की को अकेले से सोचना है ये बात पहले. ये सोचना है कि क्या ये करके मेरे को जो पसंद है उसको करके I will create a happy relationship with the new people in the house.
whilst keeping herself happy.
Correct.
Because ऐसे ना
Because
हो के
individual-
sacrifice
Are you
करके-
insinuating a balance?
I want to say that it is important that the neckline, the deeper the neckline, if the bonds are more deeper,
But isn't it her fear that if
She's going to set
she
a
toes
precedent.
the line with a neckline, then there is many other
Exactly.
any boundaries that will be given
Correct.
to her.
Correct.
So maybe it's her own individuality is taking a beating, and it's not about the neckline really. This is
it is
always
not about
much
the
more than that.
neckline.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
about our perspective.
It is about the
versus yours.
adjustment.
So
it
that's
is about
why-
the compromise,
Yes,
right?
it's actually deeply layered. Like this is much more
Best is
complicated.
to speak
Correct.
to the husband to be.
Yeah.
Because
I-
the relationship is between
I
them.
think that again, in the case
And
of
then-
the first issue, where you said that, like in that case, the boy from Meerut had to take a call. In this case, I think it's a couple decision.
Yeah.
They'll have to have a chat and reach a consensus. So, because she can turn around and say that, "Aaj neckline pe aap objection doge.
बिल्कुल.
Kal
Like
aap
something else.
you'll question everything that I do. Kal on a working choice, preference, or when my child is born, I'm expected to take a year off, and like maybe I don't want. There's a certain maternity leave.
और
And
what time
this
she
is
should get up इस पे भी चर्चा होती है
And
पता
also,
है
is
कि
she
सुबह
supposed
को
to?
6 बजे कैसे नहीं उठी है, नई बहू है 6 बजे उठना चाहिए, उसको आदत नहीं है, इतने सालों तक वो 9 बजे उठते आ रही है, अभी just because she's shifted somewhere, she's changed her name, now she's expected to, even these kind of issues can
Of
come.
Absolutely.
course. I know, and
I
recently it's
agree.
happened to a friend's daughter where she's so used to getting up, she's a late riser, and the family she's going into, they have breakfast at 9 a.m. sharp, and it's a rule. At 9 a.m., everybody's on the breakfast table. So that her mother was telling me, I'm so traumatized because she's never surfaced before 11:30, 12 in her
Right.
life because she's
Yeah.
nocturnal. She's
Exactly.
born,
Yeah.
suddenly like to be at 9 a.m. sharp and, in a certain kind of
Yeah.
attire is a big adjustment. So it
Correct.
moves from neckline to every other line.
I would say it is kind of foolish to expect that the world will say, yes, that's a good decision. There will always be some kind of, negativity around something. Nobody will just say yes to your decisions all the time. You will have to stand up for the ones that matter to you, and that is for you to discern. I cannot tell you that. Nobody else can tell you that. Even your husband sometimes can't tell you
But
that.
there are, like, I feel there are, we say in a red flag, green flag. I think it's something that we have to decide that is the red flag also for the family or is it just for the man you're marrying? Because sometimes you should allow some red flags to the family because they come from a different thinking perspective.
Upbringing.
Sure.
Green flag, red flag could be applicable to your partner.
Yeah.
But वो flags आप उनको नहीं दे सकते, वो उनको पता भी नहीं. Like
Correct.
in my own film, Rocky or Rani, there was a scene where cancel culture, where he addresses cancel culture. Rocky, the main lead in the film, he says, I didn't know better. Like today you're questioning me, you're saying that I called fat people fat and
Correct.
old
Yeah.
people old.
Yeah. Right.
Today I'm told ये तो,
गलत
fat
है।
shaming है. मुझे
Correct.
पता ही नहीं था, मुझे बोला गया कि वो मोटा है तो मैं मोटा ही
मोटा है,
बुलाऊंगा. Like मुझे नहीं पता कि आज it's against. So sometimes you have to make a family also understand
not-
कि
yeah.
भैया,
It's a
maybe
journey.
a neckline is not that deep. It is probably just making her look sexier and make her feel better. And they should understand,
No, but
भैया
then
नया
again-
जमाना है, नए कपड़े हैं.
Karan, to that point, what can also happen is अगर grandparents है
हाँ.
and हम पैर छूते हैं, so you bend, then the deep neckline can go deeper.
Yeah.
And that can be again a question mark,
Yes.
right? So that's what I'm saying. It's a tough one,
It is,
Nivisha.
this is like, I don't think any of us can help her. They'll have to help
But let's
herself.
face it, the wedding day is not like any other day, right?
Yeah.
So, and as long as it's also sometimes the girl should not, her perception should not get colored because the family. Finally, it's the guy she is marrying.
Yeah.
And there will be some stage where they will be living on their own or holidaying on their own. The family is not going to be with them all the time. So that could be the other way. What do the guys say? That's important.
Well,
What
at
is the family?
Manyavar, it's never about the neckline, it's about the hemline, which is perfect. And I think that's what we really focus on.
Love that.
So, we have discussed cost and cost splitting, and we were just talking about that as, it's not a deterrent, but it is an obstacle to surmount during the wedding. Now, Manyavar has not just been a market leader in terms of their beautiful outfits, but they've also been progressive leaders in their communication, through their advertising. So do you know they were one of the first ads that came out that spoke about cost splitting, where they said Shadi ka kharcha aadha aadha. It was led by Virat and Anushka, who are both icons in their respective fields. And it actually was beautiful because it was communicating just that.
Right.
Shadi ka kharcha aadha aadha.
Absolutely.
And
That's
it
an
was one of the
important
first advertisements that actually spoke about it. Spoke about this, like, and coming from Virat Kohli and Anushka, obviously it meant much more because they're icons and,
Correct.
what they say really truly matters. So I think it's a great way of, taking that forward. Taking it forward is what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to tell you what the fun is going to be about. Are you ready?
Yes, excited.
Okay, now we've had some heavy chats, but now that we're towards the end, let's lighten up and play a game, shall we? This is called Saat Sawal. I ask you all 7 questions, you answer boldly. If you choose not to, you grab some really spicy mithai, and I'll tell you why it's spicy. It's bundi ka laddu, but it has spices on it. So, all right, are you all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Remember, if you don't give me, and I'm the decider of that, if you don't give me an exciting answer, then you know what happens.
Done?
All right, Aditi, we're going to start with you. So,
Oh dear God.
Aditi, being a doctor, model, actress, and now wellness coach, what was the most stressful and cue?
सभी stressful
This is an
थे.
easy question.
नहीं, 3rd degree का level था, वो अलग-अलग था सब इसमें.
हाँ.
So that is my answer. That 3rd degree तो सभी थे,
हाँ.
लेकिन degree अलग-अलग थी.
Acha, that way. Oh, okay. Clever. All right. Kasturi, any celebrity who is taking couples therapy, and I need names.
Ooh, I can't provide names.
No, of course.
I'm sorry.
It's a,
That is such
You
a...
just have to either.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll
Oh,
do
dear
that.
God.
You'll tell us later?
Can't go against my ethics.
I want to know the spreadsheet first.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me how this laddu is.
I love bundi ka laddu and
But
I
it's-
love spice. So,
So it's a win-win for you.
yeah, it's a win-win for me.
All right. Okay. I love the way they've asked you specifically for names. Rather, I'm asking you specifically for names. Okay, Parthiv, a big family kalesh that you had to resolve on D-Day.
Nothing really, because, I'm not a planner. I'm a platform,
I
right? So it's
know.
not applicable for me. Because it's actually a person on
No,
ground.
but sometimes the platform has to intervene for the larger good. So, has there been any drama on any D-Day that has come to your plate or table?
or not on D-Day. Maybe it's before.
Maybe it's before.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to eat that laddu? Only Aditi is getting away. Just have a bit of it.
So
All
now.
right. Okay. Aditi, sabse bizarre coping technique that a client has ever used to survive shadi stress. Bizarre is the operative word here.
Bizarre technique. One of the brides, she told me this and she actually recommended it to me. उसने कहा कि आप भी try करो और आपके दूसरे जो clients हैं उनको भी बोलना कि ये बहुत work करता है. And to that I said, I don't think so, but okay. She used the lehenga का जो box होता है वो to scream her frustrations in.
Into the lenga box.
Yeah. She emptied the box.
Was
and
it an
she-
LV trunk?
I didn't ask that.
That would really, I would
I would love
scream
to do
into,
that,
I would
but-
love to scream into an
I
LV
know.
trunk.
You know, so that was her
She was
bizarre-
screaming into an LV,
Yeah, whenever she
LV, I'm
got
saying, into a wedding box.
मैंने पूछा कि why don't you go and just
But bathroom में चले जाओ.
she said I didn't want anybody
But why
to know and
specifically the wedding
Pata nahi.
box? I mean,
That-
the lehenga box.
Because
I'm
clearly it's as bizarre as it gets.
It
Again,
is.
I think this lady needs some additional help also.
Yes.
Like, besides her wedding stress, there are many
Yes.
other things that are clearly
Absolutely.
bothering her.
Karan, do you mind repeating that question? Because now I remember something.
I said, I will repeat
Laddu
the
खा
question,
के, now
but you
please.
ate laddu खा के पछता चुके हो आप already. But फिर भी मैं पूछता हूँ. I said, a big family kalesh that you had to resolve on D-Day.
Well, I was there at this wedding where the groom's mother spoke very rudely to the makeup artist. And the makeup artist came and told me, Parthiv, I'm very angry. I'm going to sort this on my own. So when she was doing the bride's makeup, the mother-in-law was standing there. And just when the makeup was over, she took the bride to the restroom and said, you are a lovely person, but please be careful of your mother-in-law. So that tells you, don't tick off anybody,
Yeah.
especially the makeup artist, because
Yeah.
she's going to be in the room with the bride.
Oh God! Wow. Well, at least there was no drama. I thought when you said that the makeup artist was going to resolve, I thought she was going to do a bad job on the
Yeah, I know.
mother-in-law's
Me too.
face.
Yeah.
Like I thought something more.
Well, she did a bad job She gave her a bad name.
It's like being rude to a waiter who they say can spit
Correct.
into your
Yeah.
food. So I'm
Yes,
like, you can do
absolutely.
bad eyes.
Yes.
And that would be traumatizing on the wedding day. All right. Oh, wrong chashma. Okay. Kasturi, what's one shadi fight you secretly find hilarious even though all couples come crying about it?
I can give you two. But the first one, to do a pre-wedding shoot or not.
Oh. That is
People really have very, very different opinions on this. And especially when, like, a couple doesn't agree or see eye to eye, it gets really difficult.
But
I
it's-
find it
according
very
to me, it's
hilarious.
practical.
Why so?
I'll tell you, I'm a filmmaker. So I
Yeah.
just feel like the day of the wedding is already stressful. You have so much happening. Here you'll be light, you'll have a free day, you'll look gorgeous, you'll feel gorgeous, have the best photos and the best frame of mind. You're not rushing.
Yeah.
And it's all better. So as a filmmaker, I know it's like a rehearsal, right? We do rehearsals
Right.
before. So it's fine, it's the same thing.
But what happens is the pre-wedding has its own motherload of emotional, mental, how to look that
Yeah.
way, the planning. So if, for example, you are short on the planning time, you have a wedding in 3 months,
Uh,
you have another small-scale wedding of sorts. Look,
this you're just
To
saying a pre-wedding shoot,
shoot,
right?
right.
Yeah.
to plan with the costume and everything and the budget for that.
Now that is separate. But
in-
I'm
in
all
like a
for it
month.
as an idea.
Yeah, so that is why a lot of couples don't see eye to eye on this, but a lot of them end up getting it done because I think pressure. But yeah, that's something I find really funny.
Yeah, I
honestly.
think that because you're not entirely in our business, I look at it from a different lens altogether.
Right.
I'm looking at it with more vanity because I'm
Mm.
like, you want to look pretty, you want to be feeling less stressed.
Relaxed.
Because I feel us din mein, there's palpitation. Because
Correct.
I've seen pre-wedding shoots. I'm like, jaldi karo, shoot it fast because you have to kind of go on to meeting the guests or family members. Ye mil raha hai, and I feel like the best photographs, though. Yesterday we did interview wedding photographers, and I think they believe very strongly in the emotion. So what you're saying could maybe they will have a different perspective because they'll feel कि उस दिन जो आपकी emotions हैं, जो आपके ख्याल हैं, जो आंसू हैं या खुशी है, वो आपके चेहरे पे दिख जाएंगे. And that will capture the beautiful
Right.
shot. It might look too staged if it's before. So
Right.
maybe there are two ways of looking at it.
I have an idea. Pre-shoot में full length और mid करो, and जो actual ceremonies है उसमें close up करो.
No, I'm just clarifying that pre-weddings meaning it's a completely different thematic. Wearing 3-4 outfits, going to sets
Oh,
and
not
getting
the same outfit.
No.
Oh, that is ridiculous. That is pagalpan. I'm thinking it's the same outfit that you want to
I
do.
have seen people go hop like for 2 days to different sets, go get all of those costumes with like gowns, and sometimes they'll be a prince, and they're fulfilling a beautiful romantic narrative thanks to you and
Yeah.
hundreds of others.
Yes,
But yeah, mostly
Yeah,
you.
I have
And
to
Kiran,
take
you
the
know,
blame.
right?
I
The
have
brother
to
of the
take.
bride has to accompany the bride for the pre-wedding shoot.
That is ridiculous, Kasturi. I'm with you. I thought it was
Thank
the same
you.
outfit.
No. Thanks.
Oh God. Okay.
I do not have to eat a laddu then.
No, you don't.
Thanks.
For Parthiv, koi finance screw up in wedding planning that led to a divorce later?
It's very often money matters do lead to a lot of tension. But that is where I would say the groom has to lead the way. And we know a lot of instances where it was simmering before the wedding, it was even worse after the wedding, and one thing led to the other. Similar to what I said earlier, the groom has to, and to use your term, human up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Nice. All right. This is a question for all. We all know ChatGPT is being used as a doctor, friend, and even a therapist. Rate ChatGPT as a therapist out of 10. Kasturi, let's start with you.
That's such a difficult question because I see there are two sides to it. I would say 5.
All right. Why?
Also because therapy and accessibility and the narrative around it is definitely in the discussion. We cannot take that out of the discussion. And secondly, sometimes therapy is not that accessible when it comes to a very crisis situation, maybe, right? People are warming up to the idea of therapy or talking to somebody like a therapist, I think is a win-win for the entire mental health wellness industry, honestly.
Sure.
So I would say, please be cautious, but I would not ask you to, because I can't ask you to refrain from it, but I would say be cautious. There are potential dangers of using ChatGPT as your therapist. There's nothing human about it. So if you want to have a more human experience, please come to a human or a real therapist. But if you want to have a conversation, if you want to lighten your heart and your mind, go for it.
All right. Okay. Parthiv.
I'll keep it a simple 6 on 10. I still have to learn from others how it helped them and when it helped them. So I'll just be a little generous to ChatGPT and say 6 on 10.
6 on 10. Aditi?
I would give 6 again. And the only reason why I'm giving 6, where does a 4 go, is where the human interaction is concerned. Because we human beings have been living on this planet for donkey's years. We've taken so long, and we are meant to have people around us. We are not solitary beings. That is something that ChatGPT cannot do. It is still a 2-dimensional screen. We need that human interaction. We need that kind of connection, which a ChatGPT cannot give. So yes, I give 6 because it is reality.
It is, and it's going to be a bigger reality.
Yes, absolutely.
Whether it's AI is going to be the future, whether we
Absolutely.
like it or not.
Yes.
And you must know that the mechanisms of ChatGPT or any form of AI comes from human experience only.
Understanding
Because
human
it's being
experience.
fed,
Learning,
it's being
yeah.
fed
And
by
learning.
human experiences.
Correct.
So the only thing that I would say, not in defense of ChatGPT where it comes to therapy, is I think there is a feeling of oneness when you're in a room with an individual where you're talking to someone who's looking at you.
Yeah.
Their expression, their eyes, their presence. I think it's much more, it makes you speak much more the truth than you will on your own turf. You think you will be saying more personal things, but you'll be surprised what a human being can get out of you. No phone can.
I second you on that.
Yeah, because I think that when you're staring at a human being, and I know personally because I've been in therapy and counseling, and many a time I've asked myself questions which I have not been able to ask myself, but what I say to my psychiatrist is much deeper and even more explosive than I've even said to myself. In the conversation, I've said something in my mind. I said, "Oh God, I can't believe I've
Correct.
actually said it." But I never said it to myself. I said it to her.
That is the safety.
And because I felt that there was also the best therapists and counselors and the best advisors who are professional guides and counselors have a level of empathy and compassion and warmth that is part of their job also, and they are strangers, and that's the best combination, because strangers can really draw them, because there's no judgment, there's no past information they have. They can just tell you in the moment. So for me, I would give in this case a ChatGPT also a 5, because I feel like I'm not quite sure in this particular case today is the right. Now, what changes in the next 5 years, one can't say. But yeah. So well, Aditi, you got away with no bundi ka laddu. You all both had a little bit of spice. Parthiv, though, you gave us your story later, so you had to take it for no rhyme or reason. But there is no other scandalous, and of course, she was very professional in not giving us any names, and rightfully so, because if I wouldn't want my
Of course not,
psychiatrist or therapist to go around
That we are
talking
bound by
like,
ethics. Right?
that's saying that it's counterproductive, So
Right.
I feel
This
so
was
thank you.
rigged against me.
Yes, it was rigged. We were being partial to them. And,
Clearly.
that's why you're seated alone.
Separate. Yeah.
That's why you have your
I'm
own takht. You have your own takht there. All right. All right. So now, before I let you go, I have something very interesting. We call it the Manyavar Magic Mantra. Near you, you will find some Shagun envelopes. Please write one special mantra that you'd like everyone who watches this episode to remember you by. Thank you. Now that you've written your one mantra, Aditi, let's start with you. We'd love to hear what your one mantra is.
So my mantra, Karan, is the space between your hearts is sacred. Protect it, nurture it, return to it.
Lovely. How nice. How lovely. Parthiv,
Wherever you go, leave good energy in the room.
that's the best way to be. That's what I believe in. Good energy. Kasturi.
Focus more on the journey of marriage, Because having a beautiful, perfect wedding is just the beginning of that journey.
It is. It truly is. And the destination is endless. All right.
Absolutely.
If I may request you all to put your mantras into the Shagunka envelopes, and then if the gentlemen can collect them from the ladies and put it into our beautiful mantra bowl. We've come such a long way from 11 rupees.
We have.
With a coin, no?
With a coin. Yes, with a coin. Parthiv, Aditi, Kasturi, thank you so much for joining us today. It was really special. I felt I learned so much. A single unmarried man has learned a lot about shadi, counseling, issues, problems, and resolves. That speaks volumes about the proficiency, the professionalism, and the compassion all three of you bring to your respective individual professions.
Thank
so
you.
thank you so much for
Thank you.
joining us. Thank you very, very much. और ये था द मान्यवर शादी शो. दिस वाज द सीजन फिनाले. पर शादियों के सवाल कभी खत्म नहीं होते ना. तो अगर आपके पास अभी भी हैं unanswered questions, comment section में बताओ. We are listening, or maybe we can come back with season 2. तो तैयार रहना.